In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Life was black and white before I met Sonia. She was the color.
Alexis, okay, let's be so for real. Alexis is on my FaceTime right now, emotional support animal. What are you talking about? Just text me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a screenshot.
Okay, I'm literally so confused. Okay, she's literally my... You guys would be obsessed with her and love her so much. And I know a large part of you just wants, like a large part of you just want to hate anyone who loves me. But I promise you guys would be obsessed with her. It's crazy.
I swear I'm nice. I swear I'm cool.
So much.
There's a lot of things that like aren't true that are being said, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like upset. Like it is what it is. And I like was trying really hard to like protect her, obviously, and just like protect us. And I feel like that's... People could say I'm always in love. It's fine. Like, I love. And that's okay. Okay. You can ignore the part where I said I'm in love. Just ignore that part. Just know that, like, I am still with Tommy. And, there's just been a lot of things that, like, aren't true that have been said. And I just want to be the one to like set it straight, because I feel like that's important. And I know like a lot of people aren't gonna believe a word that I say, and that's fine. Like I fully get it. People will believe what they want to believe. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we were gonna break up. Without a doubt, that was gonna happen. But it's like we genuinely make each other happy. So it's like, why break up when you genuinely like love someone?
I hate bitches, 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 I hate bitches.
Can she prove the posts were for money only? Yeah, like she has proved that to me. Trust me, you guys, I would never be with someone who wanted me to get bigger. If you guys have watched my YouTube long enough, then you fucking know that. You guys know that I have struggled with my weight on the constant, and I'm finally on a path where I'm losing weight. Like, she has been in my life since June 18th and I've lost weight. Like, this isn't, you know, I'm so happy for your happiness, but scared for you. I get it, because when you see things online, you're like, whoa, this is crazy. And when reaction channels take that information and they fill in the holes themselves, it becomes a lot. And you start to believe what you're seeing. And
Go, baby. Lame ass hoes can't compare. Be talking about me, but they build like a pair.
I feel drained. Like, it has just been hectic lately. Like, you guys have been watching it go down. Just imagine living it. Like, I'm over here just like, what is happening right now? Yeah, I'll definitely be talking about Alexis for sure. You need help with makeup? Oh, do I? I feel like I'm okay at it. Like, you know, showing my legs is not gonna happen. What is with the leg thing? Like, why does everyone always want to see my legs? Show your 24/7 caregiver. Well, my 24/7 caregiver doesn't want to be on camera, they said, so I can't, unfortunately. Would I ever go to Vegas to elope? I would go to Vegas, but I wouldn't go to Vegas to elope. Would I elope? Yes, there's like several different like things going on there, but I wouldn't like specifically go to Vegas to do that. That feels very lame to me. But if you've done that, I'm not judging you. So we already have a new boo. I'm in a relationship, yes, with Tommy. How does Mama Lynn feel about the past few days? She feels bad for me. Obviously, she doesn't like seeing me hurt. I try not to bother her with all of this though, because like my mom considers herself an empath. So like, I don't want to like hurt her, and make her feel like more worried. So I've been kind of just like trying to deal with it like by myself, I guess. Would you pay for 2 seats on the plane to Vegas? Yes. If I do end up traveling, I will be buying 2 seats. Yes. Panda Espresso, what a health queen. I never said I was healthy. Would I ever do a collab with Nicocado Avocado? No. I quit Ozempic semaglutide because it wasn't working anymore. Do you keep in contact with Feline? No, I don't. Imagine being 30 and not knowing your own anatomy. I do know my anatomy. I promise. I promise. This is not the same Amber from last stream. I was tipsy, and I am going to say in this moment, I am low-key very sad. This whole Alexis thing has really like shook me to the core. I'm not gonna lie. Would you ever date a transgender? Yes, I would. Alexis and I have been, I might cry. We have been like really good friends, I feel. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. But like as of recently, her and I got like really close, like closer than usual. And like we've just really been there for each other. Like I could call her literally anytime. She can call me anytime. And through our year of our friendship, I have accepted all of the things that she's done, whether I've agreed or I haven't agreed. Like there has been things that she's done that I have not agreed with, obviously. And every single person I've ever spoken to while being friends with her, she has not liked. She has not liked them at all. She's wanted me to stop talking to them. And it's been like that with every single person. And she's always had valid reasons. I'm not going to lie to you. There's always been valid reasons for it. But this time, I don't really know what happened, because the things that she has, like what she said online and what she said to Jordy, like isn't true. I have repeatedly like told myself, like in my journal and when I'm like just alone with my thoughts, like that I want a gentle love, that I want to be in a relationship with someone where it's not toxic and it's not like triggering my BPD. Like that is what I've wanted for so long. And I finally found that. And it's just like for Alexis to like turn it into something that it's not has been like really painful for me. And it's like, she can have her opinions, obviously, like I will never take that from her. I've had my opinions on her life for sure. The thing is, I've never brought it online, and it's like, it's okay if she wants to have an opinion, which opinions that I don't understand at all, actually. And I would try to talk to her in private, and she still just didn't explain it to me. Like, and the things that she would say, like, genuinely just made me feel like I wasn't like worthy of love. And it's like, I don't want to like go into detail because it's like, I don't want, Alexis knows everything about me. Like, I don't want her to like come for me. And that's scary. Like, she knows a lot of my secrets. Everyone has them. She was my best friend. Like, she was my journal that like talked back to me. Like, anything that I would like write in my journal, 9 times out of 10, I would also tell Alexis. And it's just like, I don't know what she's capable of. And that kind of freaks me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This whole thing like has really messed with mine and Tommy's mental health 1,000,000,000%. Like, I'm telling you, low to the ground. Like, our mental health has been horrendous. And during that, Tommy has requested some space from me. Like, she needed time to herself. And that's normal. Like, that is absolutely normal. People need and deserve, and they cherish their alone time, especially when you are going through what you're going through. So, me having BPD, sometimes when I'm told, you know, I just need a little bit of space, I don't know why, but I tend to freak out. And Erica even kind of like shared that during her like little interviews that she did. That was true. I have moments where I literally freak out and I don't know why. I know it's very BPD coded. And so during one of those times, like, I spoke to Alexis in confidence and I was just like, you know, Tommy doesn't want to talk right now. And like, I was giving her like a BPD moment. Me and Alexis, we very much talked about our BPD a lot, back and forth. That's just like something that we very much bonded over because we understood one another. Alexis considered Tommy needing space as like emotional abuse. And I'm like, that is not the way that I see it at all. Like, that's hectic. Like, I don't see it like that at all. For some reason, it made her just like spiral, and I don't know why. And then not only that, but like, Alexis has said, I think like to Jordy, I don't remember, saying how Tommy wanted me to quit YouTube, how Tommy wanted me to like move in and do all this stuff. No, that was 100% me. Like, I have my issues. I do move kind of fast, and I'm like grateful for Tommy because like she slows it down a little bit. She's like, okay, let's calm down. Like, you're not quitting YouTube. Like, you're going to keep doing that. Like, that's your career. And like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like random little things that like Alexis is like taking the wrong way. And this is something I have actually talked to her about in private. Like, no, you're not listening to me. And me and Alexis have had moments in the past where like, I feel like maybe a little slightly unheard. Like, I love Alexis. I'm not going to sit here and say anything bad about her. I'm just not what I'm going to do. I'm just very hurt by the whole thing. Like, and so Alexis literally told me like, it's either me or Tommy. And I was just like, Amber, you have been bamboozled by Alexis. You deserve better. I don't want to think of it like that at all. I don't want to. Like, I have told her countless times how happy Tommy makes me feel. Like, I genuinely have not been this happy in a relationship before, like, ever. And I've never felt this comfortable. And someone said I feel like this is a troll. I promise this is not a troll. I promise it's not. I feel like I'm getting a little anxious type deal because this is just a lot. And it's like, I want to be able to like explain my side of things and stuff, but like, I don't want to like share Alexis's stuff. Like, I don't think it's fair. And I also don't want to like sit here and like talk shit about her. You need a drink. It feels like it. It literally feels like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. What did I miss? Can I have the quick recap? I thought y'all broke up. So Tommy and I, we broke up for a second. I don't even like to consider it that, but we did. Like, we genuinely thought like over.com because it was just a lot. And it's been a lot on her mental health and my mental health. And she's not used to this at all. She wasn't expecting this at all. But then we realized like we literally love each other and we're happy. And that's all that matters. And I know a lot of people say, you can't fall in love that quickly. I don't understand it. I'm a lesbian. Tommy's a lesbian. Have you guys heard of the term U-Haul lesbian? I mean, it wasn't made up for like shits and giggles. Lesbians move quickly and we're very emotional and you just fall for each other quickly. That's just how it is. I mean, there wouldn't be U-Haul lesbian for a freaking reason, you know? Why is Alexis upset with you? I'm so confused. I genuinely don't know either. And I love her. She did see me and Tommy together and she saw how happy I was. And I don't know. And I know a lot of people are saying that like Alexis is just jealous and this and that. I don't know. Alexis wants you. I don't think that's the case. Like, Alexis has a partner that she is speaking to and that she is, you know, in love with, quote unquote. So best friend spot is open. No, I haven't trash talked you, so I expect the same respect. Don't be shady. Wish you the best regardless. If that really is you, I won't trash talk you. I just don't think it was fair what you did. Like, the things that you said to Jordy, like, you knew what that would do to me. Like, you knew how that would make me feel. Like, that's not okay. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. And Alexis, you do not have to send me money. That's wildin'. But thank you, I guess, for the money. We don't have to do that. Like, if you want to talk, we can do that in private. Like, we don't have to do it on here. That's really hectic. I just felt like I needed to say something, you know? Like, I just want to be happy. Like, genuinely. Like, why can't I just be happy, you know? I'm not scared of Alexis. No. You're scared of her exposing you. No, exposing is such like a, that's not the right word for it. I'm scared of like times where I was vulnerable to her. I'm scared of those moments being revealed to the public. Absolutely. Like, those moments aren't public knowledge. They're not meant to be for the public. They were meant for my best friend. Like, that's what I mean. And isn't it the same thing? I don't know. Maybe it is, but I'm just saying that, like, not like exposing like, oh, we have tea, Amberlynn's such a bad person. No, it's more so like things that would probably like embarrass me, and actually tea about people in my life. Kind of like Erica was trying to freaking throw all of my exes under the bus and all my friends from the past, or like whatever. Like, I don't know what that was about. That was crazy hectic. Like, I don't expect Alexis to do that, but it would suck. Like, obviously, stop trusting people who contact you online. That is actually officially a thing that I'm beginning today. Like, I just feel like I'm done with like friendships. I'm done with like, I don't know. Alexis was not your friend. I've also had a lot of people say that to me, because like people are like, if Alexis was your friend, why couldn't she just do this in private? Like, why did she have to make it public? Why did she have to go to a reaction channel? The very people that like are like setting out to like ruin my life. That is very, yeah, it's definitely something I'm curious about too. I don't know. I wish this would have been done like privately. Live stream era 2, return of stream queens. I don't think so, although like that would be a moment, but live stream era kind of made my channel flop super hard. Because once I started like vlogging again, like nobody was interested. So I don't think I'll do that, but I just feel like lately, because of so much has been happening, it's just like easier. Because there's just so many questions. She always inserts herself in your situations. I think it's because like she felt like, you know, we're best friends. So I'm not going to talk about my ex, like Feline. So you guys can ask whatever you want, but I'm not doing it. Why don't you ask Alexis to come on the live so you can dispute any claims in real time? Because that's hectic. If she wants to like talk to me, we can do it in private. Oklahoma has the nicest people. I'm sure somebody would be friends with you. Oh my God, literally the nicest people in Oklahoma. Like, it is crazy. Like, people are so nice here. Like, I don't want friends anymore. I'm over friends. And it's like, even if I, like, everyone's telling me to get therapy, and it's like, even if I did, like, you guys never believed I was even in therapy when I was in therapy. And I was in therapy for like a hot minute, and it helped me so freaking much. Like, it was so good. And I know I need to go back. I do. It's just my whole life I was in therapy, like on and off, just constant. And I never found a therapist that I like really jived with until my last therapist. And it's like, I feel like I'm never going to find that again. I've never done actual therapy for BPD, and that scares me. Like, you guys were like, Amberlynn is so boring. We need side characters. And then like overnight, it's like Tommy, Alexis, Erica, Brittany. Like, what is happening? I expected none of this. None of this. Oh my God. Yes. But you know what's frustrating? Sorry. Brittany is big mad that I said Erica's name. July 4th is when she called me for the second time. And in the phone recording, I said, yeah, I'm not going to like mention Erica's name. Yes, I did promise that. And I didn't mention her name until literally a month later. But yet on July 9th, a few days after the phone call, she messaged Zachary Michael wanting to spill all the tea. So that doesn't make sense. She was going to spill the tea regardless if I said Erica's name or not. And I just processed that last night because, or was it today? It was today. I was watching Zachary Michael. I sure was. Hello. And I saw that she sent him the message on July 9th, and I was like, what? She was going to talk regardless. And now she's blaming it on me because I said Erica's name. No. The slipper, I don't know what to say about that. I literally already said it. Like, Erica sent me a video doing something, and I saw, it's like, thinking about it now, I'm like, why didn't I break up with her? I really do. Like, I stay with someone no matter what the hell they put me through. I just like stay with them. Her wife was right next to her, and I saw the her leg with her slipper on. And I remember, like, I have the text. I didn't even realize it though in the moment when we're like doing our do, right? It wasn't until Erica went to bed that I realized it. And I'm telling you, I was irate. You have no idea, because at this point I thought they were platonic, weird marriage people. I had to, like, it was the craziest thing. So like, I wanted to freak out, obviously, but I chose not to. Instead, I sent a simple text. I said, we need to talk when you wake up. That's situations where I'm like, okay, my BPD is a little bit better because I feel like truly years ago, I would have blew up that phone like you've never seen. Like you've never seen. So, someone called me a monster. Stop, please. So anyways, so when she woke up, I was like, because I wanted to see if she was gonna lie. So I was like, does Brittany have slippers with like smiley faces on them? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, that video you sent me last night, I want you to go rewatch that. And that's kind of like how that conversation went down. But then, see, this is another red flag because Erica then turned it into like this whole thing where like me being mad at her, like turned her on. And she was like, at the end of the night, after I was upset all day long, she was like, that was kind of hot, you being upset with me. And I'm just like, this is freaking off the chain crazy. Like, why am I even doing this? And I really gentle love, and that does not feel gentle to me, that at all. Like I was hurt all day long. And then like, you're going to come at me with, oh, that was sexy, you being mad at me all day long. That made me upset again, but I didn't say it because I was like, we can't sit here and argue, just continuously argue. Like, girl, you love the whole mistress vibe. I didn't know. Do you miss your friendship with Baxter? I did for a while, but not like anymore. No. In your opinion, who's the worst YouTube reactor? I don't watch all of them, so I wouldn't really be able to tell you, but based off of the ones that I've watched recently, definitely Jordy. Yeah, definitely. Like the fact that like he opened his platform for Erica and Brittany and wouldn't open it for me, the very person that like he constantly talks about, like he wouldn't give me that like just tiny bit of like space to just like share my side. And his excuse was, I don't know what she's going to say. Like, I just want to be careful because she might say the wrong thing and I might get my live stream taken down. I've done YouTube for 11 years. I know what to say and what not to say. I wouldn't have disrespected your channel, but that's fine. I mean, make excuses like all you want. I'm glad I got to do it on my channel because just because I'm glad I did. So you made the right choice. The situation at hand is Alexis wants to call me and she wants y'all to be the mediators. And it's like, I want to talk to her like privately, but she wants to do it publicly. That's hectic. Like, what could possibly be said, you know? Okay, Alexis, I'm not going to sit here and text you actually. Like, I know you're watching me right now, and I just want to let you know that like what you've done, you've hurt me. Like, genuinely hurt me. I don't even want to be friends with people anymore because of you. You've freaking ruined that for me. Like, you've tainted it. Like, someone said I'm hungry. Me too, actually. Okay, so what's going on with Alexis is that she hurt my feelings by publicly talking about something that shouldn't have been public, and also that isn't true. She can have her opinions all she wants because I also have my own that she will rightfully disagree with, like, wholeheartedly. I just wish she would have done it privately, just like this phone call, but she wants to do everything publicly, which really confuses me. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. Can we agree that she wants to do it I can't talk publicly because she's a clout chaser. That's the only reason. I'm sorry about that. Everyone needs real friends. I'm not going to say that. I literally can't say that. Like, I'm like, just because someone, like, I love Alexis. So just because like she's hurt me, I don't want to like hurt her in the process. Wow. Ugh. Alexis is driving me up the wall. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, you guys are throwing tomatoes at me? This is hectic. I'm trying to figure out what? No. Hold on, I'm trying to hide this user. I feel like I'm being spammed. Is this what being spammed is like? How's your food aggression these days? I don't have food aggression. I've never had food aggression. Like, I genuinely don't know what that means.
The FaceTime is insane.
Alexis.
What?
What is happening right now? Like, genuinely. Alexis, you hurt my feelers.
You hurt mine sometimes too.
Listen, I'm in love.
Enough. Be so for real. I'm not here to sit and talk about Emily with you.
Hold on, Alexis, I'm about to text you something.
Okay. Yep, got it.
Thank you. So, My question is like, why did you have to do this like publicly? That's the part where I'm just like, that's hectic. Like everything we've been through, like you contacted the very reaction channel that like genuinely hurts me to my core.
First of all, from what we have talked about, I thought you liked him.
No, I don't like him.
Okay. Well, anyways, I was planning on actually never speaking to you again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look in the camera like that. Okay. Also, I just am like so fed up, Amber. Like, I love you, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to find somebody that's good for you. But I don't think that it's her. And I'm sorry if you don't agree. I'm sorry if others don't agree. But I just feel weird about it. And I had my reservations before anything came up about her. And you know why.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a secret.
Okay, but the thing is, like, you've dated a lot of people while we have been friends. Like, you.
Okay, chill out. I have had.
It's okay. We don't have to.
2 official relationships.
Okay, but there have been things that you've done, blah blah blah, that I don't agree with either. But I would never be like, all right, guys, publicly, I'm going to say that I am no longer Alexis's friend, and this is the reason why. Like, that's hectic.
I know, but I was talking shit.
Like, I fully support that, like, you have your opinions. Like, I support that because, like, I also have mine. But, like, to go and do that, like, you've hurt me on a level that's just, like, not okay.
I hear you, but I told you, I don't remember yesterday or the day before, maybe yesterday, that I didn't want to talk about Emily with you anymore. I was like, can you just separate these relationships? Like, I don't care if we live in the same state. I don't have to be her best friend. I'm your friend. I'm not her friend. And if you guys break up, I'm still going to be here.
But I'm not. No. That's the thing where it's like, I want to be with Tommy for, like, ever. Like, I genuinely love her. And, like, you know that and you've seen that and I've expressed it and
But how many times have you called me crying your eyes out? Because the most outlandish shit that she has said to you.
No.
Do you not remember?
No. I have been very low. You know that, like, mentally. And unfortunately,
with valid reasons sometimes.
Yes, and same with Tommy. Like, she's never ever gone through something like this. Like, this has been so hard for her. And then, like, for her late fiance to be, like, talked about in the way that she has, it's horrible because she was such an amazing woman. Like, it's not okay. It has left her very low. And during low times.
Well, maybe she should have taken the time to heal before she got into a relationship.
Alexis, I'm not doing this actually on live. Like,
I'm not being combative. I'm just telling you how I feel.
Okay, I get it. What was actually the point of this? Genuinely, what was the point of this?
Because you aren't always accountable when it's private, when we have a private.
Okay, that's fine. Like, I don't have to be fully accountable. You don't have to be fully accountable. It doesn't matter.
Why not?
Because I just fully don't understand, and I never will. And I've tried to explain to you, like.
What do you mean you will never understand? I have given you clear-cut reasons why I am not a fan of this relationship. I have given you valid reason after valid reason after valid reason.
I know, but you come up with things where I'm like, oh no, let me explain that. Like, you're literally off your rocker in that case. Like, I've literally, like, any person I've ever spoken to, you've never wanted me to talk to them anymore or be with them.
Okay. I liked Jade. Obviously that ended. Okay.
Why do you say real names?
I liked Feline.
Holy fuck. But that's the thing. How do you like someone who did the things that they did to me and you know what she did to me? That's where I'm like, this is hectic. Like, how could you sit there and say that?
But I also know what all these other girls have done to you, too.
Oh, my God. I don't know what's going on with you, but, like, I just want you to support. Like, we can, like, I know you don't want to be my friend, but I'm just letting you know, like, I know you gave me the ultimatum, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. But genuinely, Tommy makes me, like, the happiest I've ever felt. And I want to keep feeling that. And I want to see where
She also makes you very sad. She also makes you
what makes me very sad is everything that's been going on lately online. It's been freaking. I'm gonna hang up actually because you know that to be true. That everything that has been happening online has made us both miserable. Like, you have heard me cry about it multiple times.
I'm sorry, but the one.
And before all of this happened, me and Tommy never had sad moments like that. Like, it literally was magic, like actual magic. And then all of a sudden our mental health got low because we were being harassed for days on end. Like, so yes, I cried to you a lot about that. And it's like, it just sucks that you're taking my mental health and then Tommy's mental health and, like, using it against us and saying, yeah, this is the deciding factor of why I don't like this relationship. That's that's crazy to me, because you have also been in situations, like even in your current one, let's not go there, I won't do that, where I'm like,
Do not bring them into this.
I'm just saying, they have also done things where I'm like,
okay, yes, but nobody's perfect, but they have never said the things to me that Tommy has said to you.
I think that maybe like you took it wrong, but like me in like a BPD moment or episode, I'm a little hectic and I get kind of like,
Amberlynn,
oh my God.
One of the specific comments that she made to you was awful. I would never say that to a partner.
Okay, but to me, like, so people are thinking this is staged. It actually is. Are you guys enjoying it? This is staged, actually. Genuinely. What was I saying?
Say hi.
Hi, Basil.
Hi.
What a sweet little baby.
You putting me and your audience on hold while you're in a live is crazy behavior.
I think I'm disassociating or having like an out-of-body experience right now. I'm doing something. And I don't know, I really don't know what, but okay, everyone's telling me to go to therapy. I'm literally on Monday, I'm gonna get a therapist, and then you guys will never have to say that to me again, because that is like, it's a lot.
I agree with them. I told you that.
The only option here, honestly, like if you truly feel like how you feel, which is fine, you can feel how you feel, but like I think it's time that maybe we take this off a line, and if you don't want to talk in private, that's fine. I will respect that as well.
I don't want things to get disrespectful, and I'm really not a super big fan of you bringing my partner into this, because they have been nothing but nice.
Okay, then let's move on from that. Let's move on from that.
We don't. That's why the Daggers came out, because
we don't have to. Hold on, I'm getting like all kinds of things. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Tommy has only ever been nice to you. That's something else that's like really crazy to me. We've always had such a great time, the three of us, and.
Yes, but I don't agree with some of the things that she says to you.
I get that. We don't have to agree, but that doesn't mean like, why can't you like separate? Like, okay, you just admitted people aren't perfect. Okay, that's number one. Tommy has been going through one of the lowest times of her life, trying to gravitate that with thousands of people watching.
But when I was doxxed earlier this year, I did not take it out.
Okay, I get that. Her story is different though. Her story is different, and she's never taken it out on me. She has had low mental health, and I'm sure everyone watching, like you guys have had very low like mental health before, and you need space. And dating someone with BPD, which is me, like if your partner says you need space, you kind of take that personal. And I know I shouldn't take that personal. Once I'm out of like my weird BPD type of deal, I'm able to focus in and be like, this is normal. Like we shouldn't be on FaceTime 24/7 when your mental health is that low. Like,
can I say something?
No, because I'm like,
it's not going to be bad. Can I say something though? It wasn't the space that she needed that was the problem. And we've talked about this before, even in the beginning. I was like, you need to learn how to detach and give her some space sometimes. I told you this. But the problem was the comments being made towards you, because one of those comments were absolutely vile. And I would never dream of saying that to one of my partners, especially if we were still together.
Okay. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I just know that like no relationship is perfect, but I do know that like in this one, this is the closest to perfect that I've ever had. Like I genuinely am thoroughly happy, and I want to like see that through. Like
you're literally giving me whiplash, because one day it's not perfect and you're breaking up, and the next day it's perfect and wonderful and magical. You're literally giving me whiplash. I don't know if I'm supposed to support her or not.
You are supposed to support her, and you're supposed to support the fact that like I'm happy and like we're finally getting over that like scary like mental health situation that we were in. And I think that like when someone's at their lowest, like to judge them during that time is not the person that I am. I can't do it, because I know for me, when I'm at my lowest, I say and do things that I probably wouldn't do otherwise. Like,
okay, has she apologized
yes,
for the comment?
Of course.
For the one specific comment?
Yes.
I know you know I'm talking about.
Yes. And it's like that comment hurt you more than it hurt me. And I'm just over here like,
that's also insane crazy.
Because I understand. I've literally been in that situation before.
Do you
not in that exact situation, but
do you remember how many hours you cried after that comment was made?
All right, Alexis, I'm gonna go, because I feel like you're trying to make this way worse than what it is, and that's the part that's like really frustrating to me, because you're doing it in front of thousands of people. And
it was one comment.
Okay, but you're oh my God. I am actively like in a relationship where I am happy, like
right now.
Yes, because my mental health is finally improving, and so is hers. Because at first this was like a bomb, like this, it was like a literal bomb that was set off, like genuinely. And I know you've had your lows too, and you say and do things like you literally, yes, this is a skit and this is staged. Yes, you say and do things that like, come on, like you've been there. We are not robotic. We are all human.
I understand that, but I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't speak up.
Okay, what made you, in my opinion, do something that wasn't okay is when you publicly went to a reaction channel that I don't like, I don't support, and you did this publicly. Already knowing that publicly, I'm going through fucking hell. That's the part where I'm confused. And then you don't even want to have this phone call with me. Privately, you want to do it publicly yet again, knowing that I love you and I'm not going to be able to say no. Like, that's not fair at all.
Okay, but you don't always show me that you love me.
I try my hardest. Like, I'm always there for you. Like, I feel like we've gotten the closest ever since I've been with Tommy. Like, we all three of us hang out together. And like, I just don't understand, like, genuinely.
Also, I want to clarify, I haven't met either of them. We have not hung out in person.
No, it's not in person. It's very 2024 coded through the FaceTime, actually. Like, I just want like us to be okay. But it's like, I don't know if it's ever if we're going to be able to get to that point ever again.
I'm also very hurt. I am also extremely hurt.
Okay, can you actually don't explain why? I would rather do that privately because I don't understand, actually.
I'm not going to say anything messed up, but sometimes I just feel like you choose your partners over me and then they leave or you break up or you fight and then you're back to giving me the friendship that I give to you and it's reciprocal, and then you're back in La La Land and I'm back on the back burner.
But you're not on the back burner when it comes to me and Tommy. I have been closer to you than I ever have, and you know that. And I genuinely loved like the friendship that you two were forming. Like, it was fun, the three of us like talking and like hanging out, and like it was.
And you know that even after everything came out, I still gave her a chance. I still gave her the benefit of the doubt. She asked me if I thought she was a bad person. I said no. I was still around. I was still talking to her. But it's certain things that have transpired since that I just can't get behind. And it doesn't mean I hate her.
Okay, then,
like,
then we won't be friends. Because like, in the way that I would support you, like I want you to do the same for me. Like when I'm genuinely happy.
I was trying.
And it's like, it's fucked up that like I can't confide in you, like as a best friend.
You can. Do you know all of the stuff that I literally could have said that I chose not to?
No, that I like, actually, yeah. Like, you know a lot of stuff about my exes, about friends, about people in my life. Like, you know a lot, like genuinely.
And do you really think that I would ever spill that? Be so for real right now.
I was scared.
Come on.
I was. Because it's like, what you did already has left me shocked. Genuinely has left me shocked.
But I haven't made derogatory statements about you. You are not,
I don't care.
Not the issue.
I don't care. I would rather you make them about me. That's the point. I'd rather you make them about me. Like, you have hurt me by hurting her. Like, genuinely, that is what I'm trying to explain to you. And if you can't see that, then I don't know what to tell you. And this is embarrassing that, like, because I needed to have this conversation. And it's like, I feel like I can't even fully, like, because we're public, almost 4,000 people are watching. I feel fucking so embarrassed by this. But I felt like I had to do it because it was the only way we could talk. Like, how embarrassing is this?
Well, because I needed you to be accountable. Because sometimes you are just so stuck and hyper-focused on something that you refuse to see other perspectives and you refuse to see the truth. And this is something that I have accepted about you, and I understand, but that's not fair to me.
I hope you have fun at your concert. I now look like a dumb, so...
A dumb.
I look like a manipulator. I don't take accountability.
Stop reading the comments. I'm not reading the comments. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I get that, but like... you have seen.
Amberlynn, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think that sometimes you're vulnerable and you need someone to show you different perspectives sometimes. Okay, but I'm letting you know that like I firmly think that you're wrong in this situation and in the way that like you're viewing whatever you're viewing, like it's just not. And it's not fair because you already know. Yes, but why does it have to be publicly? Why? Because you aren't always accountable when it's private. Oh my God, but it doesn't have. Oh my goodness. I don't know what else. I don't know what to say. Like, doing it live doesn't change the way that I respond to you. That's all I gotta say. I beg to differ. I'd probably be crying more, actually, if we were off a line. So I'm crying less being online. Good. I don't know if there is going to be a resolution right now. I think that we both have a lot of things to think about. I've already been thinking. I've already done my thoughts. Me too. I've been journaling. I've been thinking. I've been talking. Not the aggressive journaling. I'll always be journaling. That's just what I do. And I know what I want in my life, and I know how I feel about certain situations. And I don't know. Like,
I'm happy. And
all right, but never mind. Doesn't matter. I sound like a broken record at this point. You're gonna feel how you feel. I'm gonna feel how I feel, and I don't know what to say to you, Amberlynn, because I feel like sometimes I'm just literally repeating myself over and over and over until you see my perspective. And sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't.
I can see your perspective, but like you're also not understanding mine, and I can't fully explain it because I'm live streaming and it's personal. So it's like that's not fair. So I'm actually not. You know what? I take back what I said. I'm not fully able to speak to you in the way that I would because there are personal things that obviously I don't want to say on here, and that's also not fair.
I hear you, but I just don't. I am just as much as you are hurt. I am also hurt. Okay, this has really taken a toll on me. Even though I know I was the one to take a step back, it doesn't really matter. I still am hurt. I'm upset. I still can feel the way that I feel.
Yes, and I'm letting you feel the way that you feel. Obviously, I respect that. I didn't mean to hurt you. I don't know how that I did, and if I did hurt you, I'm sorry. I would never intentionally hurt you.
Truthfully, my final straw was when you brought my partner into this. That was my final straw.
Okay, I'm sorry for bringing your partner into this. I was just trying to relate. I was bringing like relatable situations together. And I was just saying that, you know, sometimes we don't agree with certain things that people do, but I would never look at you and say me or them. I would never do that.
If I was in what you assumed and saw to be a harmful relationship, I would want you to.
There's nothing harmful. And this is where I'm going to hang up because there's nothing harmful happening. This is like the softest love I've ever had in my life. And I've wanted the gentle love. That is what I've craved. Someone to actually like love me gently, and it's not toxic or this like gross, like heavy, abusive, like I've been in abusive things and you know that. And this is the first time where I'm like, wow. So this is how it feels to like be loved without like feeling like there's some sort of like abuse going on. And I don't want to talk about this. Like this is a lot.
Okay. Hey, you're fine. You're safe. Everything's good.
I'm not safe. This is going to be on every fucking reaction channel there is.
And nothing bad is happening.
Yes, everything bad is happening. Like you've made me have this phone call publicly. That's not fair.
Okay, well, some of the things you have said to me are not fair.
Okay.
Okay, well, my friends have literally been outside for the last 20 minutes. I have to go.
So what was the point of this then? Like,
because I wanted to speak to you on a public platform where you could be accountable and you could just say whatever you wanted out of emotion or out of the heat of the moment.
Well, I have BPD. I have a lot of emotions right now.
So do I.
I don't even know how I'm like actually doing this.
I don't use that as an excuse. I do too. I don't use it as an excuse.
People are telling me to hang up. I literally physically can't. I'm not like that type of person that like hangs up on people.
Either way, I have to go. My friends are literally like, what is going on?
So you did all this. Okay.
What? Say it.
What's the next step in this like situation?
Dude, I don't know.
Like, I just want you to be happy for me. Like, you see me happy. So it's like, I want you to be happy for me.
I was trying to be.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
Well,
this is just, we're going in circles now. So
I hope that you have fun at your concert. And I don't know.
Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Okay. Sorry. I needed to call someone and just have like, just a second. That was cringy. Should have been private. Everything. I don't know what to say. Like, I would have never done that to somebody. I don't know. Like, I don't want to think that she has like ill like intentions. Like, I don't want to think that way at all. And I know like some people are on her side, some people are on my side. You guys don't know the full story and you'll never know the full story. She's upset because Tommy made one comment that literally had nothing to do with me. It wasn't directed towards me. It was nothing like that in the slightest. But my BPD and my sensitivity made it into like this big thing for no reason. And like, I don't know. If you guys heard it, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's actually just sad. That's not, like it's been a lot for Tommy. It's been a lot for me. Our mental health has been like literally horrible. And we're finally starting to like have a little bit of hope. It's just been a lot. And like, Alexis knows that. Like, she literally knows that. And like, she's having me do this. Like, I was texting her and I was just like begging for like, can we please just do this in private? And it's like, she's like, this is your only chance to talk to me. And it's like, I care about her. I love her. And it's like, what do I do? Like, do I just never talk to her again? Or do I do this one call and hopefully we can like figure something out, you know? So it was just like, I just wish you guys like, I wish I could tell you guys the full story so you guys could understand it a little more. I don't want to say the comment specifically because it's about Tommy's late fiance. And that's not, I'm not going to sit here and ever share anything personal like that about anybody. You guys know that. Like, I've told you guys that. Like, Erica and Brittany just did the fuckest shit to me. And I still never shared anything personal about them besides strictly about the story at hand. Like, they wanted to come on here with some story. So I was like, like, the real story is this. Like, I don't sit here and just like, I just wish people understood that, like, truly overnight, our life like changed drastically. Like, we both have been stressed and depressed, and it's just been hard. Like, I genuinely have not. Okay, so love you, Amber, but I think you're better single. I promise you, if it wasn't for everything that has happened lately, you guys have seen what I have been going through. Like, I literally have I was going to bingo. I was living this like low-key life online, just like, and then all of a sudden overnight, just everything freaking hit the fan at one time. I couldn't handle it. I still can't. And I don't know how I am, like, genuinely. So my mental health was low, like the lowest it's been in a long time. And that's after being so freaking happy, after Tommy coming to visit me. I've never felt so amazing in my life. I'm finally in this relationship where it's like, I have this gentle, soft love that I've been looking for. And I feel heard. I feel seen. Those are not feelings that I ever freaking feel, like, ever. And then finally I have that. And then all of a sudden, all of this stuff happens. I'm about to lose her because then her mental health plummets because everything has just been hard. It's been genuinely hard. It's starting to calm down a little bit, you know, and I'm starting to feel better. Tommy's starting to feel better. It's been really hard though, like, genuinely. What is a gentle, soft love? So I have been recently, I'm not talking about like all my partners, but I'm just saying like recently within the last couple of years of my life, I have been in relationships that were very hard. Like, genuinely very hard, and they were toxic, and it was every day. I felt fight or flight response. My nervous system was never calm. And something I've repeatedly told Tommy is like, I finally found someone who like calms my nervous system, like calms the storm that's inside of me. I know someone just said don't rely on someone to like improve your mental health, but I think if people have ever been in the situation where it just feels like constantly like you have anxiety, like something bad's about to happen. So it's like finally being able to like be with someone like who doesn't give you anxiety, that's different. That feels soft and gentle to me. And someone that does the opposite, like not only do they not give you anxiety, but they calm you and they make you feel safe and comfortable. Like, that is everything I've wanted. And I finally found that. Like, that's beautiful to me. And I know a lot of people are like, it's only been a month. I get it. But I am a lesbian. We move kind of quickly. It is a thing that happens. Learn how to love yourself. I do love myself. It has taken me a while, but you guys have seen that journey. Like, I started loving myself sometime last year. And ever since then, like, I'm just loving myself more and more. I don't know. I think after this, like, this is going to be my last live stream. I need to go back to like videos or something. I don't know. Or if you guys still want live streams, fine. But like, I don't want to do that whole, let's have a crazy phone call on live stream. That's hectic. Like, yes, I do need therapy. I like Happy Amber too. And you guys got to see her last night because I genuinely was happy. I felt like I'm about to just tell the world, like, I am with Tommy and I fully am happy. Why are people saying $2,400? Because Brittany is saying something like I owe her $2,400. I don't know. I just don't think that any of this should have happened online. I don't. And if it was my choice, I would delete this from my thing. But I already know people are screen recording it. I already know that. Reaction channels got it. They're going to be watching it. So I'm going to let them do them. I'm going to do me. I'm going to continue doing me. And I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I look so skinny. I am a skinny legend at all times, even when I'm very sad. Gentle, soft love isn't supposed to make you want to cry on a live stream. Tommy's not the one causing that. Tommy's the one who actually makes me smile and laugh and feel safe and feel good and feel loved. I'm crying because I just got put on the spot to have a serious phone call with someone in front of thousands of people who hate me. Genuinely, that is the weirdest situation I have ever been on when it comes to YouTube. Genuinely. And there's just nothing I could do about it because the call happened and it is what it is. You could have just got off YouTube live. I could have pressed mute, really. And now that I think about it, I should have. Like, will you put Tommy in more vlogs? How am I supposed to put someone I love in videos when like all of this is happening? Like, I would love to. I would love her to be in my videos one day, but it just feels so out of reach at this moment. But then again, I know that everything gets better. I know that. Like, and like, she wanted to be in my videos. Like, she literally asked me, she was like, is that something that you want? Like, for your partner to be in your videos? And I was like, in fairy tale land? Like, yeah, of course. And she was like, well, if that's something that you really want, then I will be in your videos. And I just thought that was like the sweetest thing in the world. Like, genuinely. I was like, wow. Because that's something that we would talk about. That, you know, like, YouTube is a big part of my life. Genuinely a big part. I did post her on TikTok and on Instagram today. Yes. Be honest more. It's way better. I'm trying. Like, there's a lot of things like in my personal life that like I wasn't sharing with you guys, and I didn't feel like that was lying. It just felt like, oh, I don't want to share these things, you know? And it's like, now everyone knows everything. So I'm just like, here it is. So I'm not trying to deflect or blame. I really do think that BPD, obviously, like, I don't understand how to explain myself. Like, how do you explain why you do things without people just automatically assuming that I'm just like making excuses? Like, I don't know how to like figure that part out. I could try, I guess. Like, this whole thing has just been awful. And I don't think it's fair that like Alexis dragged Tommy through the mud over something that like doesn't even really make sense. Like, she didn't deserve it, like, at all. And I just feel like whatever I say, people think I'm just like manipulating, and I'm starting to believe I'm just a big fucking manipulator at this point, because I genuinely, like, when I'm speaking, I'm being so genuine and like true to like myself and my feelings, but like people call me a manipulator, and that scares me. So maybe I do need therapy. I don't know. After y'all telling me like get therapy a million times over, like, I'm starting to think that Monday morning, that's the first thing I'm going to do is be trying to find me a therapist, because it's a lot. Like, just everything that's been like going on and stuff, you know? Okay, so someone just asked why I'm not saying the comment if it wasn't bad, because it's personal to Tommy. That's literally the only reason why. Like, when someone says something like super like intimate, you know, maybe it's my doing. I shouldn't have said anything to Alexis, so that's my fault. But it is like just personal. It wasn't mean to me. It was nothing like that. Like, I will say Tommy has never been mean to me, ever. Not one time. And you guys know me. If someone's mean to me, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be like, as you guys call me, a victim. Like, Tommy is genuinely like, I can never stop smiling and laughing when I'm like around her, talking to her, like, and she's just genuinely a good person. And it just like, every good relationship benefits from therapy. It's not a sign of defeat. Thank you for saying that. I feel like a lot of the time when people are like, go to therapy, it makes me feel like dismissed, and like maybe it is like a thing, like a sign of defeat, but like you saying that like actually genuinely makes me feel better. And I feel like me going to therapy, it would improve my life. It would improve my relationships with everyone around me. So yeah, maybe live streaming, the reason for my live streaming is because you guys were like hounding me to go to therapy, and I need to do it. And I've been telling myself that I need to do it, and I just haven't. Sorry, I've had friends that are checking up on me that are currently watching my live. Thank you guys. You know who you are. I appreciate it. How am I going to resolve this with Alexis? I don't know. She just texted me about a fucking pumpkin buzzball. I'm just like, I didn't reply though. Alexis even admitted on the phone call in front of you guys, she also has BPD. So that's something me and her, like, we relate over. So it's like when she gets like this or like whatever, I try my hardest to be understanding of that. But she did just text me about a pumpkin buzzball, and supposedly it's hitting. So if you guys like buzzballs and you like pumpkin, I guess she recommends that. So yeah. Longtime viewer, how do you think social media impacts your love life? So social media does affect my love life. Absolutely. It has affected every relationship I've been in, and it has affected my current relationship. I feel like we're both super fucking strong, and we both love each other. So I think we're going to come out of it okay. All we can do is just be strong. I would like for Tommy to visit me soon. Again, top deal. It would be a moment. Like, it literally, have you guys ever been so happy? You're like, am I on drugs? Like, it genuinely felt like that. Like, am I on drugs right now? Like, what is this, like, happiness I'm feeling? Like, Tommy has never lied to me. She has always been very open and honest about everything. And that I appreciate, because I have dated some liars.